Hey, this is Dan. Wanted to leave you guys a little video about our Aquavoss Model 2 experience. Starting from buying, it was super easy. There's a website that has somebody who was available on chat. I think I must have called it or logged on at 10 p.m. Which again, East Coast is 10 and West Coast it's 7. So if they're out there, it's still late, and someone was willing to answer all of my questions. And it's a big investment, so I had a lot of questions, but had them all answered satisfactorily, and called a couple days later to get it actually purchased, and it was shipped out by freight maybe the next day or day after, and was here less than a week later. Across the country. So that was awesome, especially when you're talking about other places that we looked at having lead times of a couple weeks to months. When it got here, they just put it at the edge of the driveway, and so we had to have somebody move it across the lawn to get it back here. We already had the concrete pad laid as part of this structure, but I would make sure that you reach out to whoever built what you're putting it on, if it's a deck or if it's a concrete pad, just to make sure it can take the weight, which I think is somewhere in the 6,000 to 8,000 pound range when it's full. So consideration for you guys. We had an electrician come out to put the 240 volt in, and then the cold plunge just goes normal 110, and then it was go time. I mean, the hooking up procedure and everything requiring getting into the guts of this is great, because this is all magnetic. You can just pull all that stuff off, pull this entire panel off, and then have everything be completely accessible for you guys there. In terms of why we went this route, I like to cold plunge. My wife is not a big cold plunger, but she loves the hot tub, and so she was kind of thinking, well, I don't want you to get a cold plunge, because then you're just gonna go out there and then we're not gonna be able to hang out together. And then this option gave us the potential to basically do these things together, which is exactly how we've been using it on an almost nightly basis since it's been up and running. I mean, it is truly life-changing in that sense that we've added this to our routine. And I don't know how they do it, but it's the same size as some of its competitors, but it's also fitting twice as many people. I mean, so I'm 6'3", from 215, and this hot tub will fit 4 people comfortably, 1 in each corner. Heck, you could probably put a 5th person in the middle, which is where I typically sit, looking out. And the other combo tubs that you're looking at are putting 2 people on the hot tub side. I would never have a reason to put 2 people in my cold plunge side, but I very well could. So that's incredible, and it's the same size, same footprint as some of the competitors. From a true experience standpoint, it's great. You got bubble, you got tons of jets. You can hear the jets. It doesn't come with the dog, but he's obviously interested. It's got lights. You can go up to 104 on the hot tub. You can go down to 39 on the cold plunge. I'm not a psychopath, so I'm not there yet. But it does everything we want it to do. And I'll come out here for a night and probably over the course of an hour do a couple sessions switching back and forth. It's just been an absolute game changer for our routine. And I think it's just hard to understate how much of a win I think this is from a cost saving standpoint. I know that must sound wild because you guys can see what it costs online, but if you figure all the boutique cold plunges are selling just solo plunges for anywhere from the 2 to 5, and I've seen them up to $10,000 range, and the hot tubs are $15,000, then this coming in where it's coming in seems to be a rather cost-effective combination of the two for the experience that you're getting, and the quality and the style. I mean, this thing just looks so good. It blends in back here. It's kind of low profile. It's not super bulky that you think about with a bunch of contours to it when you think about your typical hot tub. And it's still cheaper than the the other guys out there trying to do the same type of thing with the combo models. So just absolute huge fans of the whole thing. They gave me the swag, so I mean that kind of won me over. And yeah, this is a purchase that we are incredibly impressed with from the style standpoint, from the usefulness standpoint, from the buying experience standpoint. It's 5 stars across the board. You're talking to the actual owner when you have questions about it, and you know, obviously he's incredibly invested in the product. So just something that we have zero regrets about. And for everybody out there trying to make a decision about whether they want to take the jump, I would highly encourage it. All right, thank you for your time.